This is the official licensed car shampoo for the Chevrolet Corvette. It's the best pH balanced soap you can get. Now, how you wash your car is extremely important. Most damage, most scratching is done by either washing, drying, or dusting your car. So, the safest way to do it is with 2 buckets. I've got a bucket with 2 wash pads in it. I've got our car shampoo, and it's sudsy. You can look at this bucket, it's filled with white suds. Then I've got a bucket of just nothing but clean water, and at the bottom of the bucket, I've got a grit guard. So, do I also know where my towels are? Yes. I've got 2 drying towels ready to go. I want to make sure that I have all that stuff taken care of before I go ahead and turn water on the car. When you go to rinse your car, one of the things to think about is which side is most directly facing the sun. Ideally, you always want to rinse the coolest surfaces first. This way, if you rinse the hottest surface first, it's going to instantly dry, giving you water spots. Right now, I've got a little bit of cloud cover here in Winter Park, Colorado. It's just perfect. I'm going to blast the whole car off. But if you are washing on a nice sunny day, always rinse the most shaded areas first, giving that chance of water spots the least bit. I've got a nice fan on the hose. I'm going to start up high. And I'm going to use the very back. I'm going to use more of a stream to get all the really nasty dirt out. Just about all Corvettes, the back is going to be the dirtiest part of the car. I'm going to start with the merino wool wash pad. This is the least abrasive wash pad on earth. It is so soft, it is so delicate, and if you have a dark color car especially, I highly recommend one. The merino wash pad is very gentle on your car's finish. And I'm going to wash about that much of the car, just 2 panels, and then I'm going to take the merino mitt into the clean water, and I'm going to rub the wash pad across the grit guard to loosen all the dirt. I'm going to wring it completely out so that it's going to be able to absorb as much soapy water the second I put it back into the soap. Just as I was rinsing the car shady side first, it's absolutely critical that you wash the car sunny side first. You want to put the suds on the parts of the car that are facing the sun. The suds will keep your car from spotting. Plain water has a lot of minerals and will spot. Now, the very last part of the car that I'm going to do is from the middle of the door all the way to the bottom and just the inner lip of the fender wells. That's going to be the dirtiest part of the car for sure. I want to do that last, keeping my wash bits clean for as much of this wash as possible. Once again, I want to always make sure that I'm keeping this wash pad completely clean so that I eliminate the possibility of scratching while washing. That's what causes scratches right there. So it's imperative to remove that debris by rubbing it over the grit guard so that this kind of thing doesn't go over your finish and scratch your car. I've got almost the entire car with dried car shampoo all over it, but I'm not in any hurry. I was in a hurry to wash it and get the car shampoo onto the car, but now that it's got nothing but car shampoo on, which is exactly neutral, pH 7, I'm not worried about it. The car will not spot while it has our car shampoo on it. So now the sun's come back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse the shaded parts of this car first. I want to make sure the coolest parts of the car are going to be rinsed first to make sure that I have the least possibility of water spots. I've got a nice fan on my hose, and here I go rinsing the shaded side first. Now I've got all the shaded parts of the car rinsed. Now I'm gonna be really quick about rinsing the rest of the car and then spraying it down with some detail spray to further keep it from spotting. Here's a quick tip. I'm gonna turn off the hose nozzle. I'm gonna remove the fire hose end, and then I'm gonna turn on just pure water and watch. See where the water's standing on the car? Watch this. By using just the hose, the water will sheet off the car, making it that much easier to dry.